Alright, boys, we're back. We're back. I've looked at your comments. We'll go back into the re-signed players here. We have, what, five, maybe 4 or 5 players that we have to either cut or sign for the next season. Or maybe even just trade assets. That's what I'm thinking of as well. We have $10 million left, and it's MacArthur, Stoll, Armstrong, Steckel, and Lyles. Alright, so I was looking over it. My first line is going to be, we know what my first line is going to be. It's going to be Getzlaf, Giroux, and Kessel. Okay? So they're all signed. Second line is going to be Lupul, Richards. Where's my center? Sorry. Richards and Kuhlman on the left side. So they're all signed. So that's the first two forward lines. So third line now. Here's where it gets interesting. Third line. Wayne Simmons. He's playing on the third line. Okay. This guy's getting very good. He's 24 years old. B minus potentials. Look at him down there. Even though he's a two-way forward, I'm not putting him on the fourth line. He belongs on the third line, maybe even second line if he gets better. But for right now, he's staying on the third line. At center, I think I can bring up, what's his name, Colburn now, because he can take over for Stoll, because Colburn's looking pretty good at the center position. Yeah, and he's only going to get better defensively. So Colburn's going to be the third line center alongside Simmons. And now here's the problem, the third line left winger. Now, Grigorenko. I was thinking I'm going to bring him up, but I think he could use one more year in the minors, boys. He's only 19. But look, offensively, it's not bad because he's a sniper, right? But if he's a sniper and if I was going to put him into the lineup, I'd put him on the first or second line because look at the defensive category. 72 for defensive awareness. I mean, yeah, he's not a bad sniper, but again, I'd want him on the first or second line. And we don't really need him there because Lupul, Kuhlman, Giroux, and Kessel are all better wingers than him right now. So I think one more year down in the minors wouldn't be bad for this guy. Because I think the third line left winger spot should go to Nazem Kadri, who's 80. He's worse overall, but look, he's gifted offensively, okay? He's good in the offensive category. Defensively, he's a bit better than Grigorenko. Defensive awareness is an 81, so I like that. And then his potential B minus, B minus, B. So I mean, he's about ready to come up to the NHL. So I think he's going to be the third line left wing. I think I'm going to keep Grigorenko down in the minors, and then the fourth line, we're gonna re-sign Steckel. Yeah, I tried to re-sign him in the last video. I think I gotta offer him pretty much what he wants. 1 year, excuse me, 1 year at 4.5. We'll offer him. There you go. Hopefully we can get Steckel back. He's going to be our fourth line center, and then we need our fourth line right winger in Colby Armstrong. We need to get Colby back there. He's good defensively, good defensive awareness. 1 year at 2.2. All right, and then our fourth line left wing spot, I think we might leave that up to somewhere in the free agency. I might have to pick up somebody because I do want these guys back, but I want to test the free agent waters, and I want to use our rookies. And defensively, I didn't show you this, sorry. Defensively, our top 6 guys, Stahl, Phaneuf, Schenn, Franzen, they're our top 4. And then Ollie and Gardner, yeah, they're about ready to go. All right, if you look, Gardner, like, we got to play him. Like, 22 years old, B minus, B minus, C, but everything, like, offensive awareness 82, defensive awareness 82. He's getting up there, so he needs some of that NHL experience. And same thing with Ollie. He's not the greatest offensively, but he's back there defensively. His defensive awareness is only 80, but it can get better. B minus, B minus, B minus. It'll get better with a good season. So I think it's time to bring up Gardner and Ollie and drop John Michael Lyles. So we're going to cut Lyles from the team. Thank you for your services, John Michael. But we're moving to youth. So we got our top 6 defensemen now. Stahl, Schenn, Phaneuf, Franzen, Ollie, and Gardner. All right. We're going to simulate a day. Let's simulate a day to get Steckel and Armstrong, see if they signed. Armstrong, yep, he's back. That's good. And so is Steckel. All right, and we still have $8.5 million left. The players that we still need to sign are Stoll and MacArthur. Stoll, who was our third line center, he's been taken over by Colburn. We don't need him. So we're going to release this guy. And MacArthur, MacArthur could fit into the third line left winger spot, but then I'd have to drop Nazem Kadri down to the fourth line. And I don't want to give Kadri fourth line minutes. I want him to get some ice time. So I'm going to move Kadri up to the left third line left winger. It's early. I don't know what's going on right now. Third line left winger for MacArthur. And then fourth line grinder, the left wing. That's not one position I'm looking for. So don't need Clark MacArthur anymore. Thanks again, buddy, for your services as well. Wouldn't have won the Stanley Cup without you, so thank you. And then it's all of our rookies. Oh, this guy, B minus, we'll sign this guy as well. Don't have to look at his stats. If he gets better, he gets better. Okay, so then all these C's. And for goaltenders, we're good. And we also have to sign another goalie. Alright. Simulate 1 day. Alright, so there's our team, boys. We just need that fourth line left wing spot. Now, obviously, if there's somebody in the free agency that's amazing, yeah, I'll make a move for him. But fourth line left wing spot, that's the only position we really need. Cap space at 8.45, pretty much. Yeah, we'll have plenty of money to be able to go out there and get a free agent in that position. So we have 38 players on the team. I'll also get a player for each position: goaltender, defenseman, 2 defensemen, and a left winger, a right winger, and a center. All those prospects, just to reboost my team, kind of thing. All right, so I know what you guys were saying. Also, look in the restricted free agents like Milan Lucic. Yeah, that'd be pretty nice, but I don't want to give up draft picks when I don't have to. My team is in place. We won the Stanley Cup last year. Okay, so Brandon Morrow. Now, this guy wouldn't be a bad fourth line grinder. But again, isn't it a bit of a waste? Because he could go on the third line, actually. You know what? Maybe I should have put Kadri down one more year. Because I can win the Stanley Cup again this year. Especially if I get a third line power forward like Brandon Morrow. I got Shane Doan as well. Andy McDonald. Clark MacArthur. Okay, so it looks like I don't know what to do. All right, so first we'll sign the rookies. This guy, B potential. Yeah, we don't even have to look at him. I just want to get rookies that will have good trade value, good potential. There you go. There's our goalie, defenseman. Oh, there's one with the B potential. Very nice. We'll get this guy as well. You never know. You never know. These guys might be part of a trade that we have in the future that really helps our team. B potential. I like this guy, Hunter. We'll get this guy, Renee Hunter. There you go. Right wingers. No B potentials, so we'll go for 20 years old. Shane McLogan. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I'll go with the Shane McLogan guy. I actually remember him from NHL 11. Drafted this guy a couple times. There you go. Left wingers now. Oh, there's nobody. This guy, let's see this. Rensfeldt. Oh, he's a super sweet. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, we'll get this guy. There you go. Ooh, Edmonton wants him, so we're going to offer this guy a lot. There you go. And our center, our last position. There you go. Perfect. This guy's super sweet as well. Jorgen Akerstrom. Doesn't show his, oh, it doesn't show it in the contract. That name sounds like a super sweet. Alright, so there's our timer. So we'll do the free agency in this video. Alright, so we sent offers to all of our rookies, our prospects that we want to reboost our team with. And now, let's make sure it's unrestricted free agent. We need that fourth line left wing spot. So let's go down here and just take a look at forwards that could be in that position. We have a lot of money here. Malhotra, he's more of a center, but he could play the left wing and be okay. Travis Moen, ooh, Montreal Canadiens, but he's good. I like this guy. You know what? I'm gonna get Travis Moen, fourth line left wing spot. He's perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna get Travis Moen. 1 year, and because it's only 1 year, he wants 2, so I'm gonna give him a lot because I want this guy. I have 8.4, so why not? 3 million, just to make sure I get him, boys. This guy is a good player. 84 grinder. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, so there's our one player, and now we don't need to sign any of these guys just to sign them. I'm not going to sign them just to trade them away right away. I don't want to do that. It's kind of cheap. So, Brandon Morrow, I'm thinking. Maybe send down Nazem Kadri and keep up Brandon Morrow. Alright, I'm going to make 2 offers here. One to Brandon Morrow. He wants 2 years. I'm going to offer him 1 year at 5 mil. Alright. Actually, no, let 5.2 mil. Yeah, I want to make sure I get him. Philly's interested in this guy as well. There you go. And I'm going to go outside the box here, boys. I know I usually don't do this, but I'm going to try for it. Milan Lucic. It would help with some size up front on our team. There you go. Another guy who could be a penalty kill specialist. Alright, look at this. Just a beast. Power forward. Yeah, this guy would fit in our second line left winger. I could drop Kuhlman down to the third line. Now, I'm not expecting to get this guy, but I'm just going to try and send the offer because if he's available and for only 3.7, yeah, why not? Why not? Okay, so, but I'm only going to offer him 1 year because of the Kessel thing next year as well. We'll offer him 4 points. I know I'm going over the 8.4415, but whoever accepts it first gets it. Brendan Morrow or Milan Lucic. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not expecting to get Milan here. I'm not expecting it. Okay, so this year's first and thirds. No. Hang on, hang on. I can make it lower and make sure it's only the second. I forget which number it is. Let's try. Let's just try. Yeah. First and thirds again. All right, yeah, I'll give him the first and third. Whatever. It's Milan Lucic. I'll get the first and third back with some trades. Okay. So there you go. We'll simulate a couple days, see what happens here. Hopefully I get my... Travis Moen is my jewel right now. I really want to make sure I get Travis Moen. Brendan Morrow and Lucic, I don't care. One of them, or either, not even any of them. It doesn't really matter. Travis Moen, there we go. We got Travis Moen. That's huge. That's huge. There's our fourth line left wing spot looked after. All of our prospects, good. We got all the prospects. So we have all these new rookies because remember in the offseason we cut like Greenop, Mitchell, all these other guys. Okay, so Lucic accepted our offer, but remember, Boston still has to agree to accept it and take the compensation. They might match that offer. Brendan Morrow actually decided to sign with our team, but there's no more space available. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, whoa, whoa. You know what's going to happen now, though? Lucic is going to get matched, and then I won't be able to sign Brendan Morrow. But that's okay. What did I say? This is not a position that I really need to get, so I'm not going to really go for it. But Lucic is Lucic. I wouldn't match by the Boston Bruins, so I didn't get him, boys. I have $6 million left, but now that I simulated a few days, I don't think Brendan Morrow will be there anymore. Yeah, he's not there anymore. So with $8 million left or $6 million left, I'm not going to go for anybody else. I don't need to. I'll keep the money. All right, boys? So we'll just simulate to the end here, to the beginning of the next season. Didn't really spend any money in the offseason. There was no... Lucic was the best. Like, he was somebody I consider a superstar, but everyone else... they're nothing special. Like 85s, we have a bunch of 85s. We don't need to switch them out for that. You don't need to sign players just to trade them away. I'm not going to do that, alright? It's kind of cheap. I did it last year, and it was too easy. Like, I'll sign a player if I know I'm going to use them and then trade them away, but I'm not just going to sign like a 86 overall, keep him in the minors, and then trade him at the trade deadline. I did it last year. It was kind of cheap, so I'm not going to do it this year. Yeah, my team is set. We won the Stanley Cup. We don't need to change anything. Alright, here we go. So we're in the regular season, or sorry, the preseason, and this is what our team's going to look like, boys. Go to the edit lines. Here we go, best lines. All right, so actually, no, I'm going to have to do the line changes here, or the roster moves. God damn. Why doesn't the friggin' assistant coach read my mind and put the right players out there? And now the autosave. Come on. God, autosave. All right, so... roster moves. There's our team, boys. We're going to make sure the right players are out here. Reimer and Naslund, yep. Defenseman. Stahl, Schenn, Phaneuf, Franzen, Ollie, Gardner, yep, that's right. Right wingers. Kessel, Lupul, Simmons, Armstrong, Grigorenko. One more year in the minors, man. Or the juniors, sweet. So he'll still have 3 more years on his minor league contract when he comes back. Left wingers, Kuhlman and Moen, yep. Centers, Getzlaf, Richards, Giroux, Steckel, Colburn, and Kadri. He's going to be our third line left winger. He deserves it. We're going to give him a shot. All right, boys? So there is our team with best lines right here. Colburn, Armstrong, there he is. Steckel, Lupul, Simmons, Giroux. All right, so Giroux, Getzlaf, Kessel, Kuhlman, Richards, Lupul, Kadri, Colburn, Simmons, Moen, Steckel, Armstrong. Defense, Phaneuf, Stahl, Franzen, Schenn, and Gardner and Ollie. And, of course, James Reimer back there. So there's your 2013-2014 Toronto Maple Leafs, boys. Let me know if I should fiddle with the lines before we start the simulation. All right?